have some activities. They'll be doing some work, so hopefully they won't.
好，不要睡着啊！这个可以搬起来啊，这个可以搬起来，然后当你的桌子哦。OK。All right，我们一起说 Hi， 跟 Pepe 来。Hi，Okay. Did you hear them? One more time, baby. 来，大声点。Hi, Quentin.
Hello, class. Look at your wonderful room. Wow. Look at this new room. I guess we'll be here for the next few times since there is construction in your building. So this is a very nice room. Yeah. All right. So let's get started. So, do you remember what we've been doing the last few classes? Do you remember? What have we been talking about?
我们前几堂课都在谈什么？活动怎么说？Activity.
Activity.
Yes, and
还有
more.
怎么说？Past tense. Past tense.
There you go. So, not just activities, but being able to say things that we did in the past. Okay, so now it looks like you all, for the most part, got into small groups, except for you by yourself on this side. Maybe join the group over here. But we'll have 3 groups
Okay.
for this first activity.
那要过来变成3组 ，three groups.
Yep. So then, yep. Okay. So for this first activity, we're going to play a game of scramble, or at least unscramble. Okay?
Okay.
So, in this first activity, in your groups, I will show you 6 sentences, but all of the words are mixed up. They're not in the right order. And so in your groups, you will have to figure out the correct order of the sentence. And when you finish, send one person to the front, and we're going to check your answers.
Okay. Give me a second. In order for you to look better, I would like to move these 3 to the back, so our camera can just focus one direction.
Yeah, there we go. Now I can see you better.
这样那个外面的光线太亮。所以那个等一下哈，等一下那个老师会，你们这样 Group A、Group B、Group C 啊，三组啊，老师会给你们看那个，那个句子哈，它顺序打乱了。那等一下你们3组抢答，看谁能够把那个句子还原啊。好，然后派一个人到前面来讲答案。OK。
Okay, so I will show the sentences, and the first group who sends a person forward with all of the correct answers will win. Okay, so here we go. Ready, set, and go. Can you see the sentences?
来第一题 ，unscramble the sentence.
So 1 through 6.
Zoom in, so that people in the back can see better.
All right, let's see if I can get it a little bigger. Oh, 200 is as much as I can do. Let's see if I can get a little.
第一题吗？第一题。
对，第一题。
花。
是。
for breakfast?
What did
You have bread for breakfast today.
correct?
Yes, what did you have for breakfast today? That is correct.
Activity. Correct. So group A.
Group A, 1 point.
赶快出来。你看见，你看再剪。Group B. Correct.
Where did you eat lunch yesterday? That's correct.
怎么样？要做第三题，赶快冲出来。
And which group was that? I can't see them anymore.
Group B. Group B. Now it's Group C.
Okay.
Where did you go to bed last night?
Yeah. Oh, what time? Yep. What time?
What? What? 第三题。What time?
What time?
What?
What did
What time?
What time did you go to bed last night?
Yes.
Okay, so Group C. So next question, any group would like to try? 来，第四题有没有人要出来尝试看看的？
我出来看看。
来，
Yesterday, played tennis.
Oh.
等一下，我看谁没有关麦克风，很吵哎。
We went to the park.
Almost. Almost. So you said yesterday played tennis.
来 We went to the park. We 第四题，哎，有没有 park 有没有 ？We went to
We went to park.
the park. The park.
The park.
And 还有玩那个篮球，不是网球啦，打网球。And
play tennis.
Oh,
There you go. So yesterday.
意思要先讲。
Yesterday, we went to the park and played tennis.
Yes. There you go. And played tennis.
有没有 ？Okay, question number 5 啊。
Number 5.
Group A, yeah. 第五题，question number 5。谁要再出来？
我，什么？
谁要出来？没关系。
I watched TV last night.
Yes. Good job.
Group A, number 6. Anybody? Number 6. Group B and Group C. 来，B 和 C 怎样呀？Oh, question number 6 is long.
等一下哦，那什么啦？
They
是雷温吗？
你们赶快专心，不要管麦克，不是啊，不要管先锋。
怎么那么奇怪？
他们在学校，然后他们在玩足球啊，就这样啊。
And at school, WEK.
Oh.
星期啊。
怎么有两个 at？
There you go. Sorry, one too many ats.
Okay. 老师去2个 at 了，好。
They were played football.
那个 at 了。
They were played football?
No.
They were.
They were at school
And
and played football last week.
last week.
Last week.
There you go. They were at school and played football last week. Very good. All right. So that is all 6.
Yeah.
All right. Good job, class. Now, let's see. That was, there were 2 groups that were even split there. Or was it a 3-way tie? I think all groups answered some questions correctly. So good job, class. Okay, so that was a quick review of our past tense describing activities that you've done. Okay, so now let's do a little bit more. Let's do an activity. If everyone could get out your books and turn to page 30. Page 30 in your books.
Page 30. Page 30.
Page 30. Okay. So page 30. Let's start. Luke, you're in the back there, so we can start in the back. Let's have the first student read question 1.
Well, were Pete and Jane in the morning?
Okay, so who can answer? Where were Pete and Jane in the morning?
Pete and Jane, they that other morning
So, you see, we can look at the picture. 9:10 a.m. Where were they?
They were at school in the morning.
They were at school.
Lily at school. Okay, number 2.
do in the morning.
哎，帮他转一下，不然会跑到公务员。
好，第一早上做的 play
早上呢？
对不对？
雷我早上都是第一个，雷的 P N O。
累。
Okay.
He played piano.
Played.
Yep, he played the piano.
Number 3.
Number 3.
We were late. In the afternoon. 下在哪里？
什么啊？要干嘛？
They were
At the park.
At the park. Good.
In the afternoon. 下午做什么？他是打棒的。play 要加play。play。
baseball in the afternoon.
嗯，
In the afternoon.
要加一滴了，OK。Play baseball.
Okay, part B.
All right, part B. So let's read the paragraph. So each answer, A1, A2, A3, we'll use those answers from the top in the paragraph. Okay, so who wants to start? Pete and Jane.
来，那轮到你了。下一个，P and Jane. Afternoon.
Pete and Jane were busy yesterday at
They
they were at school in the morning.
对，
All right, they were at school in the morning. Okay.
换题，就是把 answer 抄进去而已啊。换题，
要是写一次呢？
换题，
浪费了一度。
好 A2。He
He played the piano.
Yes.
啊，
Good.
对，没错的。Jane
Jane played the violin. They like sports.
好 A3。
They were at the park in the afternoon.
嗯
Yes.
，A3 我能认。Pete，
They
Pete，
she played basketball. How about Jane?
Okay.
She played baseball.
哎，啊，最后一句，给你念。They
They were tired.
OK，
But happy. All right. So here we practiced a little more, putting our activities into past tense sentences with Pete and Jane. Okay. So will everyone now get out your first worksheet? It will be the worksheet that I will show it here on the screen. The what did you do yesterday worksheet.
Which one?
Yep, the one that she had. Yep, that one. That one's it. Yep, let's do that one first.
Alright. What did you do yesterday?
录多两张来不及，有时候不要写。其实我没有，你没有不用点好会点。有啊。
Okay, so on this worksheet, we have two sections. The first section is a paragraph, like the one we did in your book. And so as you read the paragraph, you will fill in the blanks with the words on the left. So there are several verbs here: prepared, went, watched, read. And so these are the words you will use in the paragraph to fill in the blanks.
好，这一张学习单，左边是动词，右边一个段落，把它左边的动词填到右边的段落里面。OK？
Okay, so let's look at a couple because they might be new. So prepare, prepared,
Prepare 准备
prepared,
Prepare
Prepare.
prepare. So that is when you prepare something, you make it, you get it ready. So you can prepare dinner, and that means to make dinner. Or you can prepare for something, like you can prepare for a test by studying. So prepared. Okay. And what about attended? Left side, 3 up from the bottom. Attended.
第一排的倒数第三个 attended 一起念一次
attended. Attended. So when you attend something, you go to it. You go there. So let's say I attend school. I go to school.
attend school 我上学不要玩
上学
attend school
attend school
So that's a way that you attend something. I attend a meeting, meaning I went to the meeting. I go to the meeting. I attended the meeting.
参加一场 meeting 会议 Can you attend a class?
So I think many of the other ones are words that they have seen before. So I wanted to go over those two especially just in case, but I think most of the other ones.
所以呢有没有哪一个呢
第五个是什么？
第五个
你觉得有哪一个跟7点题
那个第三个 How about woke? W-O-K-E
Yeah, woke. So remember, this is a past tense word. So if you woke, you
写得很漂亮
I woke up.
I was
可以用
然后我怎么样
woke 就是那个醒过来的意思哈醒过来
然后
第7题
吃早餐吃哪个怎么样
上什么课
规则然后我怎么样我去上学刚才
那个写在哪里
attended attended
先写那里先写这里的然后
第7题
第7题啊
ATT
第7题也有可能也有可能它也可以用 TAKE 的那个过去式也可以 So one question for you.
Yep.
Sometimes there are so each blank, each word for each blank, or one blank you have like some of the words can be used repeatedly.
Yes, and that might happen. I believe though that each word could be used just once throughout, but there are ways that you could probably make a sentence and use the same word twice. So if the sentence does make sense, then I'll accept that answer too. But I believe that once they use a word once, they could cross it off and try not to use it again.
Yeah, easier that way. I mean.
所以第7题是什么？
第7题哦，可以用，就是因为我刚刚有跟他问说，可以用一个字可以用不同，用2、3次没关系的，所以你用那个，你用那个这个就也可以，对啊。
我怎么样我玩足球跟我的同班同学玩足球可以然后我们玩得很开心在我怎么样回家了我的妈妈怎么样蛋糕给我的妈妈准备prepare P-R-E-P-A-R P-R-E-P-A-R 少一个 P-P-A-R 然后一怎么样子很好吃一碗那个蛋糕一碗然后也是一碗是美味 不能用
不带人心了。
做功课，你写到哪里回去？这是 TV 我要举对，他怎么我刚刚看到？另外那个做功课，第我怎么样的耳朵里，然后我看故事书。那个只要过去叫做 red。
好，你们要开始了吗？
而且怎么睡觉？你这边开始上。是。
我们两个先开始。
好，是不是？
我们反正讲你的。
还有要干嘛？你要干嘛？
念呢。
好，
Yesterday, I woke up at 7 a.m. I took a shower and
我的妈妈准备
吃早餐吗？
eat
的过去式。就
ate my breakfast at 9 o'clock. I went to school. I
meet 的过去式用 met。
I met my friend Alice. She was beautiful with her new
dress.
We took the English lesson. Then we had lunch in the canteen.
好，来，你第二段来。
In the afternoon, I played football with my classmates. We had a good time together. At 4 p.m., I went home. My mom prepared a cake for me. It was very delicious. Before dinner, I watched TV and did my homework. Finally, I read a story and slept at 10 p.m.
So this word
Good. Now, let me just really quick. And this is for the whole class. The word read is a weird word. Is a difficult word in English because it's spelled the same, but it sounds different if you're talking present tense or past tense. So if you read something, it's pronounced read. So read. But if you did that in the past, it's read, like the color almost. So I read a book. I like to read. Spelled the same, but it sounds a little different.
好，大家听一下 ，read， 现在是念 read， 过去式虽然一样拼成 read， 可是要念成红色那个字 read。好，一起念一次，对，来
read。Read. Yep. So I read a book yesterday. Yep. I read a book yesterday. I like to read.
I like to read. I read a book yesterday.
Yep. Okay. So good job. All right, class. So now the second half of the sheet. Can you match the verbs to the pictures? So see down below. What is this number? The first picture here on the left. what is that person doing?
Okay.
Took. You see, up above, you said that you took a shower.
A shower，所以 shower 字要 took 这个字 ，t o o k。How about the second one？
你说打完球要用哪一个字？要加 ed 哦。完了，你说 played， 对。对。
played。那第三题是什么？
Now, what did these two friends do? The two friends.
这两个人在干嘛？啊？这两个在干嘛？
你问他，他回答就是。
They have no idea what they were doing.
So now in the story up above, what did you do with your friends? If you see a friend at the park and you go there to spend time with your friend, you meet up with your friends, or you meet your friends. So the past tense of meet. Yeah, so they met each other. They met. All right, now what about the next guy?
睡觉了，我觉得是。
Slept. Okay. Now, the next one, it looks like they're in class, that they are having a class. So what did they do? If they're having a class, past tense.
我觉得玩的开心嘛。玩的开心嘛。这是睡觉，我觉得睡觉应该是。26啊，26吗？啊，是应该是看电视。看电视后面，这个是醒。
Did you hear him?
I didn't hear him, no.
Say attended.
Attended. Attended. Attended. Attended.
早餐吧，3吧。
哎，我的没电了。没电了。我也没电。Okay, so what's your answer?
Oh, for the student raising their hand?
Mm-hmm.
So this one is one that you could have several answers. So you could say they attended school. So attended could be one. Had class, since they're in a class. Had class.
Attended 也可以。谁你 attended 或 had
Or had.
Okay, next.
Yeah. The next one. Oh, making food. Or making something.
Prepare.
Yes, prepared. Very good.
Prepare. 对，再来。
举手。
举手干嘛？这个举手来干嘛
？24吗？
What's the next one? What did they do?
是在做什么？这个在干嘛？一样。哦。
Woke
Yep. Woke or woke up. Yep.
什么？这个学校。是我靠。
这个是妹子对不对？
Mate.
对，讲去哪里了啦？
He said mate. Watch.
老师要玩。
Watch.
老师。
All right. And last.
Last one.
Last one.
轮到你了。Last one. 这个。应该在吃吧。
Ate my breakfast.
Oh, yes, that does look like breakfast. Okay, so now let's ask a few questions. Our last activity, we'll save that for next week. But for now, let's ask you a question. So, what did you do last night?
昨晚做什么？谁要回答 What did you do last night？
昨晚在呼吸。
你最好翻译出来。来，谁要回答
随便讲一个。
？What did you do last night？ 来，读一本书，
我在跟
读一个故事啊，还是
坏怪
随便讲。
在跟朋友在船上聊天，
来编
编那个编聊天。
不然就是看电视。
I watch TV.
好。
Oh,
Alright.
I play basketball.
Basketball. You played basketball last night. Okay.
all right.
那可以问他，那可以问他吗？那可以问他吗？
可以啊，你问他 What did you
What
What did you
What did you
do
do
last
last night?
Oh, well, last night I read a little bit of my book. I'm reading a new book. So here's my book.
Oh,
So I read some of this last night.
Wow. 有没有在问他问题的？你会问他上礼拜天做什么？可以的。What did you do
问他那边现在天气啊，
What did you do last Sunday?
Oh, last Sunday. Well, last Sunday I went to the beach last Sunday.
Oh, went to the beach.
Went to the beach, yeah.
他离海滩很近的。
他们
你可以问他 What did you do
他
at
们
the
天
beach？
他们那里天气好吗？
How was the weather?
How was the weather?
Oh, the weather was very sunny and it was pretty hot at the beach
Yeah.
because there's no shade except for an umbrella. So we have a big umbrella
带一
that
个
we
大
bring
雨伞、
to the beach.
阳
And
伞。
so it was very hot. But I swam in the ocean a little bit. So that was fun.
Oh, so you were allowed to swim there?
Yes, we are allowed to swim on the beach here in Puerto Vallarta. But they did for the holiday, this past weekend, there were some restrictions. You could only swim until 5 p.m.
I see.
because of the holiday weekend. Too, they didn't want too many people.
I see.
So, yep.
他说，因为现在 coronavirus， 所以还是只有规定到5点，因为怕太多人潮会传染。OK，
去哪里？
去海滩游泳。OK， 好，我们一起说 Thank you, Quentin。对了。
Well, thank you, class. I will see you next week. Bye.